Y'all heard Michael B. Jordan saying he's a Babalawo or something like that?
Honoring your ancestors by doing witchcraft is a scam. You're not breaking any curses and you're not bringing any generational blessings into your bloodline by doing witchcraft. Those deities, your Orishas, they hate you. Those demons hate you. Please understand that this is coming from someone who actually was on the road to that. I was on the path to that. Hi, hello, my name is Jalen. I got radically saved out of New Age and out of witchcraft. I was a full blown witch and I was a full time psychic medium. I was radically saved after having two near death encounters where I'm pretty sure that one of the warlocks that I was friends with tried to sacrifice me, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Folks who are saying, oh, this the white man's religion. Come to the front real quick. Let me tell you something to you. Do you know that the Bible that was given to slaves was an altered Bible that literally took out very key points in chapters and verses? They just casually removed the stories where they were in Egypt and God delivered them, and Exodus 14, where God literally parted the Red Sea and swallowed up their enemies. Do you know that slavery was a curse for idolatry, which is, some of the very same witchcraft that y'all are reclaiming? Y'all know Prophet Harriet Tubman, the one that y'all like to read about and talk about, that y'all wanted on y'all's dollar bill. You know she was led by the same God that you're saying is not true, that you're saying is the white man's religion. And mind you, she couldn't read or write. So how do you explain that? Also, how do y'all explain the fact that all these people who are African are telling y'all to leave that stuff alone? The same people who are from the very roots you're trying to reclaim. Generational curses are a result of iniquity, aka repetitive sin that's really a heart posture. Leviticus 26:40 lets you know that he will heap those curses on the head of the third and the fourth generation of those who hate him, aka the people who don't obey him, aka the people who want to play around with idolatry like some of y'all's grandmothers and great-great-grandmothers was doing. And baby, some of y'all can attest to this because some of y'all got grandmothers and great-grandmothers who are deep into hoodoo, voodoo, Eastern Stars, grandpas in Freemasonry, fraternities, sororities, and trying to figure out why all hell break loose in your life. Why you looking at some other people and they do a little something and nothing really happened to them, and you cough a little wrong and all hell start breaking loose in your life, and you trying to figure out what's going on. Even some of y'all who serve God, who love God, who are Christians, and you just trying to figure out what's going on. And I thought when you come to the Christian life that everything's supposed to be peaches and cream, but all hell done broke loose in your life, baby. It's probably not even you. And let's be real. Be real. Some of y'all don't repent. Some of y'all who are basically reclaiming your roots. Maybe your grandkids and your great grandkids are gonna go through so much hell if you don't repent right now. For some stuff that they ain't even have no involvement in. For those y'all who papas and your daddies was playing around in the Freemasonry lodge and you trying to figure out why all your cousins and y'all and your siblings and everybody got cancer. Trying to figure out why everybody dealing with money problems. Trying to figure out why can't nobody have kids. Trying to figure out why everybody having kids out of wedlock, but when they get married, they find a man of God who they supposed to be with. They get married, they happy, all these things like that, and wonder why they can't have no kids. Trying to figure out why they making just enough money to get by. Trying to figure out why everybody die at 40. Trying to figure out why all the first sons die at 25. Trying to figure out all the women why they lose their mind and have a mental breakdown after 40. Are y'all not seeing the patterns here? Let me hold your hand while I say this. Leave them crystals alone. And if your grandmother telling you write your boss name on a piece of paper 3 times and put it in an ice cube tray and put it in the freezer, leave grandma alone too. Baby, mama gotta get up out of there. Mama better repent before she really get on the glory. Your auntie Betty writing people's names in her shoes since she was 20 and you wonder why all her kids crazy. And I'll save all the videos and my proof and my evidence that I was deep into witchcraft. Y'all could just go watch one of my testimony videos. They'll be one of the pinned videos. Y'all can go find that. I'm just a product of God's grace because I can guarantee you, had I not gone through the things I went through, I would either A, still be in witchcraft, very deep in it, or B, I would be not here, for lack of better terms. I was also deep into the Moorish law stuff, the people who be changing their name, Aline, El, Bay, all of that. Yeah, I was into that too. I was very, very interested in studying my genealogy, my heritage, my nationality, reclaiming my nationality, all those things like that. And for those of y'all who are hip to the times, I was very much one of them hotel people. Tradition and culture does not equate to the right thing to do. And don't tell me that about, oh, they had people in the Bible doing this and this and that. Baby, do you realize that some of these people in the Bible were doing things because they were an example to show you as to what you were not supposed to do? If you came from a culture or a background or a lineage of serial killers, are you going to decide that you're going to reclaim your culture and embrace your culture and go do that? Do you think that that's okay? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all don't make sense. It's not adding up. But at the end of the day, I can share all this and talk to y'all about this all day online. Y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do anyway. So if you want to go play around with that stuff, you just gonna find out the hard way. Have a fun time. And if them demons that y'all talking to, that y'all really think of y'all ancestors or y'all spirit guides, were actually your ancestors, were actually your people who have passed away, they will tell you if they didn't repent, if they were into witchcraft, how them demons came to collect their soul when it was time for them to go. Because a lot of them left here very tragically if they didn't repent. And if this message crushed your ribs, will fix your mind, I did what I'm supposed to do. So, love y'all.